Welcome back, everybody, to Rantpocalypse Talks The Walking Dead. I'm Justin.
Hey, I'm Kelly, and together we are the world's greatest mother and son podcast team.
So, speaking of Benjamin, we really liked him. We're very
hmm
sad that he's gone. So, let's get into the second topic of did Carol kill Ben? What do you think?
Carol so killed Ben, and it was indirectly, but when he saw what a badass again that she was, he said, "Hey, look, I can skip this drop. I want to hang out with you. You could teach me some stuff." And she does her thing that she does, to try to keep kids away. She's strong arming them.
Yeah.
I It's sad, but had she just said, "Come on, Ben, let's go learn some stuff."
Yeah. I mean, obviously, this topic is meant to be controversial and just kind
Yes.
of sort of fun in bringing this up
Yeah.
because yeah, at the end of the day, the way that Carol has acted towards Ben, she's just constantly pushed him off, pushed him aside because yeah, you're right. She doesn't want to let any kids in. She sort of let Sam in a little bit
And then
in
she
a
told him about all the monsters that they were gonna eat him and kill him, and got
and
him killed.
yeah, which ultimately led to Sam's death. And I don't
Exactly.
this seems to be a recurring pattern
Uh,
here
That's what I'm
of
saying.
of Carol getting kids killed or just getting people killed, period, because when you think back in last season, she wanted to leave, she wanted to get away, but she went about it in my opinion the wrong way, which I guess there's no wrong or right way to just get away from
Yeah.
everybody. It's like, all right, I'm either going to tell everybody, they're going to try to convince me not to leave, and they're going to say, "No, we need you and you can't leave us." Or you just leave in the middle of the night in the
Right.
car with all the spikes coming out of it. But that ultimately led to Glenn's death
Right.
because Daryl goes after Carol in a stupid way, trying to just bail out of Alexandria and everything, and then Glenn and was it Glenn and Michonne and who else was with them? I can't remember. Rosita,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it was those
Mm-hmm.
three. They go after Daryl, which in turn gets them caught by Negan because
Right.
their asses would have been back at Alexandria, and my poor, sweet, sweet, lovely Glenn would still be alive.
Although
Carol,
he would have gone with his wife in the RV
no,
because they were taking
no,
they
no,
were taking her to the
that's not
hilltop.
logical.
So
What are you talking about? He'd still be alive, damn it. Don't you break my dreams.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay, you're
sorry. But
probably right. You're
yes,
probably
you
right.
know.
But in this moment, because we're talking about this topic, I'm blaming Carol
Oh,
for
I,
that
I
death.
blamed her until this moment too. Until
Until you thought
until I went
logically
a
for a
little bit
second.
farther, I was like, oh shit, it was his wife that was in the RV. He would have gone with his wife, and
Yeah.
but yeah, it's when you think about it, uh, Benjamin's little brother. She went to sit by him at the very end of the episode. Get away, little kid. Get away.
Yeah,
Run fast.
I know. Get away if you know what's good for you.
Don't listen to her stories. If
Yeah.
she says, "I'm going to teach you about knives," or "look at the flowers," or "what the frick ever," just run.
Or go do your drop. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, at the end of the day, no, Carol did not directly cause Ben's death. That's not really the point. It's just kind of interesting to think that all Carol had to do was, yeah, just say, yeah, come on back with me, Ben. And then
Yeah.
Ben would have never went to that drop and he'd still be alive. But for me, it's even deeper than that. It's like, we see Carol in this episode having the bad dreams. We've seen her she's just recessed into basically this hermit and she doesn't want any interaction or any engagement with any other human beings. She just wants to be left alone because if she's left alone, she doesn't have to hurt anymore because nobody else that she loves will die. And yet again, not that I'm not going to say that she loved Benjamin. She didn't really know him all that well, but you could see the admiration in Ben's
Right.
eyes, the way that he looked up to Carol so much. And I This I want to see happen on the Walking Dead TV show. I want to see Carol recognize this. I think that's one of their major issues. And you know, you were talking about Gavin being such a realistic character. Sometimes we don't get realistic dialogue sometimes, and then sometimes we don't get realistic situations of how people would handle this. Because to me, if we've already seen Carol go into this just major depression mode, this would be another catalyst to me to put her back in that mode. But
Right.
it gets kind of glossed over in this episode. She doesn't even acknowledge it, which again, yes, she did not directly cause Benjamin's death,
Right.
but
Right.
in a very, small, minor,
If you
indirect way, she did.
Right. And I think if you're in the mindset that she's been in all this time, you
Yeah.
would blame yourself. Because I know for me, I would immediately go, oh, crap, he wanted to stay with me.
Yeah. Oh, and we would. I mean, I've labored over something I said to somebody that wasn't even that mean, but it may have came out in a mean tone, and then like months later,
Yes.
they say something short to me that's it's something that they should have said that's very short to me, like, "Hey, I'll get that to you," and I'm like, "Oh, they hate me
Guess they
because
don't
that
like me.
that time that I said something to them, and they still think about it, and that person's probably doesn't think about anything."
Right.
So yeah, if you put me in the state of mind that Carol is in, you're gonna just overanalyze everything at this point, I
Hmm.
would think. But yeah, I don't see them bringing it up. I hope that they do. I hope that comes up in some type of dialogue, like maybe in a moment of tenderness where Ezekiel is embracing his new sweet lover Carol,
Mm.
and
She
then
should go there. Oh, she should go there.
yeah, I know you wanted to go there, just so you can hopefully see Kari Payton like in a bed with no clothes on. But yeah, like maybe bring it up there. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be super emotional. It doesn't have to be like this major plot point or anything. But just kind of like I should have told him to stay. Like
Right.
I should have been there for Benjamin. Something like that
Mhm.
is what I would like to see. But I don't think we're gonna get to see that.
I
So
I don't think so either. I'm just curious, really, uh, how much longer Carol will be around
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, I don't know.
That's my question. Now that she knows about Alexandria, what do you think? What's she going to do?
Well, even her reaction to Morgan was still, a little bit shell shocked, because here Morgan is saying it's time to go fight, and Carol's like, "You can go, but not go," and I get that she went to Ezekiel and said, "We're going to have to go fight,"
Hmm.
but that doesn't necessarily mean that Carol's saying, "I got to go be on the front lines." It just could mean, "Hey, you've got a battle here." I don't know. I would think that she's going to go to war and that she's going to take that what the news that Morgan relayed to her and bottle it into this just massive angry energy to
Right.
go take out the saviors. But I don't know. I don't know at this point with Carol as a character. I don't really. She doesn't really interest me all that much anymore as a character.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, I think that her time uh, in my opinion, has passed on the show, and they should have done something more with this depression state that she was in. I think I even mentioned that to somebody on our Facebook page that I really think that they probably should have explored suicide with her with that character.
Well,
I know
yeah, I
it's
mean, if
dark.
you're no, well, the thing is for me, if you were seeing all the things that we saw, especially in this episode with her having the bad dreams
Yeah,
and not wanting to be around people, I mean, you're not you wouldn't want to be alive.
no,
So I was very surprised when they didn't go that direction. And I think that they didn't go that direction with her because they know they're going to offer her up as somebody that's going to die this season in a fight.
I don't know. I don't think that she is gonna die. I think that she's honestly gonna take the place of Michonne from the comic books, and her and Ezekiel are going to shack up at this point. And I think that she's gonna be still one of our,
Mm.
our mainstays on the show. And but I guess that's gonna be her interesting angle going forward. And I'm not. This isn't a slight at Carol as a character. It's just like we've
Hmm.
seen to me, we've seen this complete story arc for
Mm-hmm.
her, and I just don't know where that story arc goes. To her being like Terminus Rambo again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I really want to see that.
Right.
Maybe if there's a middle ground for her where she fights, but she's just not that same like badass Carol
Okay,
that she
so
was.
like makes poison cookies.
There you go. Yeah, you
Okay.
know, I'm down with that.
That's a middle ground.
Yeah, that's perfect. I
Okay.
mean, yeah,
Okay.
she can slide right into Game of Thrones territory where the old grandma lady, I forget her name, the Tyrell grandma
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if she slides into that, I'm
Yeah,
good.
that you're okay. All right.
I'm okay. All right, so let us know what you guys think. Do you think that did Carol kill Ben to you? Was she responsible for Ben's death? Yeah, let us know in the comments down below, or you can email us. It's rantpocalypse@gmail.com.